got another one. Oh, oh yeah, don't you just love the sound of that reel? Mm-hmm. Fortunately for this one, I think it unhooked right here. I'm reeling, but I don't feel anything. Feels a little light for me. Feels some drag, but I just think it's the weight. I'm using a 3-ounce weight. Yeah, came off, but so what I'm feeling, I think, is it unhooked, or it didn't get a good hook set, and now it's just trailing behind the bait while I'm reeling it in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just sit it right there and see if it comes back. I can see a little play in the rod, so I know it's still right there. So it's not a lost cause yet. See that bend right there? So what I'm thinking, or I'm picturing in my head, is that the stingray is just kind of swimming around, almost, hunting the bait. And now it knows it's not normal, but it's hungry, so now it's going to go ahead and be real quick with it. So I just have to be patient. Nice and patient. Now it's a waiting game. Because I know he's there. He already bit once. He tasted it. And now he's like, oh, I want the rest of it. Oh, and I don't know if I said, but I'm using squid as bait. Always use squid. If you're going for stingrays, honestly, it's versatile, but nice big old piece of squid, you always encounter a stingray. Making sure the line's tight. Making sure everything's good. You guys, so I'm tempted to pull it in and check the bait. You always gotta have good presentation with the bait, no matter what. And if the bait's off, if there's no bait, then, what's the point of my rod being out there? And if the bait is barely on the hook, or, you know, just the presentation is everything. But I do know for sure that that ray is in the vicinity, it's in the area, it's it's hungry, it's ready. It'll come back for sure. It'll definitely come back. So now again, we just wait, wait, and wait. Waiting game. This one's definitely a lot bigger than the one I previously caught in the morning. Morning one was a small, tiny ray, and I chopped that one up, and I will be using that for shark bait later on. As I've heard, stingray is great shark bait. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it in pieces. I'm actually thinking of doing it in strips. Just seems, again, presentation, nice big old strip of stingray wing. I don't know, I'd take a bite out of that. And that's why they call it fishing and not catching fish, fellas and ladies. We just wait. Alright, well, looking at the bait, it's just the presentation was a little off. It was tore up. It was hungry. So now what I'm gonna do, since I know there's a stingray out there that's hungry, I'm gonna switch out the bait and put a nice fresh one on. Actually, it's so crazy. This one, the piece, I'm doing I guess you would call it a drop shot, like a mega drop shot. And the bait got stuck up on the line, so it wasn't even on the hook, it was just on the line. So that's what I'm thinking, that the bait was, the stingray was eating the bait, but it wasn't getting hooked because the bait was nowhere near the hook. So, again, sometimes you just have to check, sometimes there's a lot of tossing in there. You know, if you get nibbles, or you get catches, or you see some action, it's always best to check your line, see what's going on, and then throw it right back out in the same spot, because the fish will always be there. But you want to have a good presentation, so that way you have an excellent chance at getting fish. Sending that bad boy out. We'll see what we get. Alrighty, well, we're back at it. Got it. Like I said, feel a catch, reel your rod in, check your bait, throw it back out in the same spot. That hungry fish, that hungry predator will definitely come back and eat it. We got it again. It's so funny, the bigger they are, I feel, the heavier they are, but they don't put up as much of a fight. They're just heavy. They're just, I guess they're using more of their power and their weight to weigh down rather than the little ones. They'll like glide and they'll go all over the place. And you know, they'll take off on you. This one's just, you can feel just the strength of it, the power. And I just have to drag it in. Call it a wet carpet, the ocean carpet for sure. I freaking love this rod. It's my favorite rod. It's actually it's my first rod I bought. It's I think it's pronounced Sagard. It's a Shimano 9-foot rod. Why did that? Big five. First I didn't like it because it was so thick. Like it didn't have a lot of flexibility, so I wasn't getting catches. But the more I use it, and now I'm like, oh, okay. So it's a big boy rod. It's my smaller heavy duty rod. Yeah, it's trying to go into the pilot right here. Shout out to this guy too. Another guy wearing blue. He helped me net this guy into net this stingray in. I always like to be prepared. I always have a glove on just in case if I gotta grab the line or something. I'm not trying to tear. I've had my hand torn from braided line. And if you know wet hands and braid and your skin, Oh, that does not go together. Let me tell you that. So sometimes I like asking for help, but sometimes I don't. Because again, I've netted by myself. It's easy. But it's always nice to have a lending hand. Again, this gentleman asked me, you want to net it? It's like, yeah, of course. You want to send a hand.
Nice, my brother. Thank you. Nice. Good job. That's a piece right there.
I'm always scared because of the stingrays. I don't want to get the person stung, or because of the weight of the fish, because they're pretty heavy rays. I don't want to hurt the fish. I don't want to hurt the person.
You got hungry, weren't you? Just flip them over. Yeah, flip them over.
Well, you know how we do. A quick, nice release, and it's off we go until the next time. That's it for me. It's about 2 o'clock. It's 80 degrees. Beautiful day. But actually, let me see. No, it's actually 4 o'clock. My day shift is over. I'll catch you guys next time on Friday Fishing. See you later.